What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you're enjoying your day with your family, your friends. And listen, for all the trolls that's going to jump in the comments and give me the history behind Thanksgiving, man, I get it. I understand it. I'm just here enjoying my coffee and trying to drop a video on Thanksgiving for you guys, man. So let's get into it, man. I'm delighted that you're here with me today, and I'm excited about this video. Today's video: did a Kardashian sell their soul for fame? The dark side of fame and relationships. A lot of these relationships that you see in Hollywood, man, they are demonic in nature. They are strategically set up, and today that's what we're going to talk about. And this is also for you to examine your relationships with individuals that you're involved with. And if you see some funny business going on, just take a step back and take a look and really investigate the nature and the origin of your relationship. So without further ado, man, let's get in it. Today we're going to be diving into a wild, speculative story that has been circling around the internet for years. What if I told you that someone in the Kardashian bloodline sold their soul to the devil in exchange for fame and fortune? And what if that deal came with a dark twist for men who entered their lives? Buckle up. Buckle up, because we're about to explore this intriguing story. The Kardashians burst onto the scene with Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2007. And since then, they've dominated pop culture. That's obvious. But how did they achieve such incredible fame? Some believe it's all part of a larger, darker narrative. The idea is that one of the Kardashian women made a pact that granted them immense success. Now, this particular person is someone in the bloodline dating back 4 or 5 generations. The theory goes that in exchange for fame and fortune and influence, a Kardashian woman sold her soul. This raises the question, what must the cost have been? According to the speculation, the second part of the deal was that every man who became involved with them would face a string of misfortunes. Now, we all know the men involved with these Kardashian women, and we all know the stories circulating around their involvement with these women. Most notably, Kanye West. Now, let's take a look at some examples. We're going to start out with Kanye West, who was once a pinnacle of music and fashion, has faced public breakdowns, personal struggles since marrying Kim Kardashian. His erratic behavior and mental health issues have drawn significant media attention, leading many to wonder if there's a curse at play. I tell you guys all the time, man, you really have to be on point. You really got to be a spiritual man, because if you live by the flesh, you're not going to be able to detect these things. And they're very subtle. And you don't understand. You think you're in love, but you're really infatuated, because that infatuation came from a curse. And it's working against your will. It's working against your will. We all remember this famous basketball player, Lamar Odom, who faced a very public battle with addiction during and after his marriage to Khloe Kardashian. His life spiraled out of control, leading to a near fatal incident that shocked fans and family alike. And let's not forget Scott Disick, who has struggled with substance abuse, personal demons, and Tristan Thompson, LeBron's old running mate from the Cleveland Cavaliers 2016 championship run. whose relationship with Khloe Kardashian has been riddled with scandals. Are these merely coincidences, or is there something more sinister behind their misfortunes? You've heard this. You've heard it from other prominent stars in pop culture and athletics, and they always say, "Man, don't get with them Kardashian women." Every person who gets with a Kardashian woman, man, their life goes down the tubes. Fame can come at a cost. The pressure, scrutiny, and expectations placed on these individuals can be overwhelming. But what if the narrative about a curse is a metaphor for sacrifices that came with such public lives? It's fascinating that this dark speculation could have some truth to it. Think about James Harden. There was a point in his career where he was unstoppable. He was averaging 36 points a game. He had went on a historic run. He got with Khloe Kardashian. And he's had playoff woes. He can't perform in the playoffs. All these different type of things, man. It's like every man who enters into these relationships with these women, man, it's like their life is derailed. And you have to understand something about bloodlines. Bloodlines are important. You have to understand who you're entering into a relationship with, who you're entering into a covenant with, because once you become one in the spirit, their struggles and their problems become yours. Because in the spirit, you're seen as one. You're not seen as two individuals when you sexually covenant with a person. That's why soul ties are so powerful, because it takes two and join them together, and it's one entity in the spirit. That's the mystery and the beauty behind sex. It's how can two become one? When the souls are merged together, they become one entity. You're no longer operating on two different playing fields. So everything from this bloodline and everything from this bloodline, they merge and it becomes one whole entity. When you look at these men's lives, I don't believe that it's a coincidence. I don't believe it's a coincidence. I believe there is something deep behind this. And when you look at the fortunes, and I'm not saying that everyone who's successful has to be a devil worshiper. That's not the case. But when you look at the nature of these particular women, now this bird here, man, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but this bird, I think, is possessed by the devil, man. And like, I just really want to just go squeeze and just pop this bird head off his shoulders. But I'm gonna keep doing the video. I'm gonna keep doing the video. I apologize for that interjection. But you got to understand the nature of these relationships, man. And it doesn't just have to be famous people, man. This could be regular people, right? Their families have been doing witchcraft for years. It's a heritage. It's a tradition, right? And you come as a chosen one. You enter into this relationship, and you become a problem. The spirits in the bloodline. People always talk about your ancestors. These are just demons. The demons in the bloodline see you and they see that you're a chosen one, and they're going to do everything they can to make their relationship hell, because they don't want you around, because you pose a problem, you pose a threat. When you look at these men, man, these men were driven by lust. They wanted the adoration. They wanted the fame of being with these women. They wanted to be like, oh, I got Kim Kardashian on my arm, or I got Khloe Kardashian, I got Kylie Jenner on my arm. You know what I'm saying? I'm big balling, right? Mind you, that they could pretty much have they could pick and choose whatever type of woman they want. You know what I mean? Because they're successful in their respective fields. They can, they got women waiting at the hotels for them. But why is it that you have to attach yourself to the Kardashian? There's an allure. There's a gravitational pull that they have to make men desire them. And this, I believe, goes back to a curse that was done in that bloodline, because when you look at their success, look at Kim Kardashian, man, she got famous off of a sex tape. And I did a video just yesterday about Aphrodite, and how she is the goddess of love and beauty. And, she's like a spiritual whore. You feel what I'm saying? And people are offering up sex to this deity, this false god, as an act of worship. When you look at Kim Kardashian, she had the sex tape with, dang, what's the dude name? I forget his name, man. Y'all know his name. Drop it in the comments. She had the sex tape and then she blew up. She had to sacrifice herself sexually online, on video, and that's how she blew up. That, I believe that was a ritual. I believe that's what jump started the whole fame, and her mom, you got to think, they pushed this. They wanted this to happen. They didn't care how their daughter would be viewed. They wanted the fame. They wanted the fortune. When you look at Bruce Jenner, look what happened. That's the biggest example. Look what happened to this man. This man who was I think he was a triathlon athlete, changed his whole identity. I don't think he cut off his wang. I think he had enough sense to know, like, man, I ain't gonna cut my wang off. But still went through this whole transformation to become a woman. When you look at the men who are involved with these women, it's, in my opinion, I do not believe this is a coincidence. I do believe if you involve yourself with these women sexually, you are covenanting with those demonic covenants. And those demonic covenants, you are coming into agreement with those covenants. And these men are suffering the consequences for being engaged spiritually with these women. They're becoming one with them in the spirit. And the covenants and the pacts that they made with the devil, the pacts that they made with these spirits, is affecting their lives. It doesn't have to be a Kardashian for you. It could be the regular girl who you met at the gym. It could be the regular girl you met at the club. It could be a regular girl that you met at your workplace. It could be a regular girl you met at the park. It could be somebody you met online. You don't know people's family history. And the only way to really get a read on someone is to be in tune with the Spirit of God. Because God will show you in dreams who's for you, who's against you. He'll give you those clues. He'll give you all of that. He'll give it to you. And that's what you got to keep in mind, is that you don't understand the dark history behind certain individuals. And you have to ask God. When you go into a relationship with a female, you want to ask God, yo, show me what I need to see. Show me the red flag. Show me what's being held secret. Reveal it to me. God will show you. He will show you. He will not leave you in the dark. God show you things that you ain't even asked for. You didn't even ask him to show you. So if you ask him, he's definitely going to show you. He's going to show you, man. So let this be a lesson. Evaluate your relationships. Evaluate who you are dealing with. Because the one thing about witchcraft and these things, these people are secretive. They don't want you to know. Because if you know, if they admit to what they're doing, it's like a person admitting, yo, I'm trying to kill you, bro. Right? It takes away their power. So they'll deny. They'll gaslight. They'll do their best to try to keep you, from thinking that they are the ones behind your issues. Listen, man, I love all y'all. Hold my nuts, baby. Come on, man. Hit the like button for your boy if you got value out the video. I appreciate all the love, man, I've been getting. This is my 11th video in a row. 11 days, 11 videos. And I'm happy. I'm working, I'm grinding. And I appreciate the support, man. I like getting a lot of great comments, getting a lot of trolls, but that comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? This stupid bird keep popping up on me, man. But we're going to deal with that after this video. Hey, man, I love y'all. Enjoy your family. And I'm going to holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.